Hello, hello. Hi, everybody. It's Christy. Welcome, welcome. I am here for our lunchtime. We are doing gift miss number 9. This is a last minute gift idea for basically this one can be for anyone, okay? Anyone at all. We're going to hop right down to it. So if you are now watching this part, you're probably watching the replay. Let me know you stopped by to hang out and say hey. I'm just going to get right into it. So this is a last minute gift idea that you could do for pretty much anybody. Hey Sandra, welcome. Okay, I saw you pop on. So you guys remember me telling you that when you see these at the store, pick them up. Now I know a lot of you, I don't even know if all of you have these stores. I actually got this at Marshall's. It was $7.99. I've seen them cheaper this year though. I've seen them at Burlington and Ross. I'm so glad you love the gift miss idea. So this one is basically going to be everyone. And I'm trying to use basic supplies that you may already have in the house that you don't have to like run out and get. But I did tell you guys definitely pick up a box of these little snowballs because they're perfect for crafting. $7.99 and you got 24 of these in here. So I actually made these last year and they turned out super, super cute. I'm going to show you. I'm on my page, right? Yeah, I'm on my page. Okay. I've been swapping all day, so I was making sure. Okay, so this you're going to need just 3 of the snowballs because we're going to make a little snowman and we're going to put a little gift in it. So it's going to be really cute. You can use whatever scrap fabric you have. You don't even have to make a really fancy hat. We're just going to do a little snow hat and we're going to get right to it. Okay, I've got my glue gun on, I'm assuming. Yes, it's hot, so we're good there. I'm so glad you love the ideas. Okay, so basically, we're going to just start building a snowman. Do you want to build a snowman? I won't sing for you guys, but I did have to say that part because we're making, a snowman gift. So, just bear with me and my silliness. And there goes my glue gun again. Oh, there it goes. It came shooting out. I'm so glad it didn't come shooting out the other way. But we are building a snowman, and this is going to be really, really cute. Thank you for sprinkling me. I appreciate it. It's always helpful. I'm getting closer and closer. I'm almost at 500 followers, and I'm super excited about that. I need to my goal for 2023 is to obviously hit 1,000. So hopefully I will get there with all of y'all's help. So the snowman part is the homemade part on this. So no, it'll be stuck in my head all day. Oh no, I did not mean to get that stuck in your head all day. It is a cute song though. And you know what I did? I was so silly. I think it was the second fall or whatever that movie came out. I started to make up my own version and I started singing, "Do you want to carve a pumpkin?" And it was super funny. I don't know. This is something I did and my kids laughed at me. Okay. So basically, he is going to be standing up next to our gift, which I will show you guys in a minute how we're going to put that. But we have to build him first. So we're just going to build a little simple snowman. And this is how easy you can put these together. I'm doing this on my lunch because I love you all. So there's a couple different ways that we can do this. I kind of chose little buttons already. So I'm going to go ahead and put on his eyes because his eyes are a little bit bigger. And we'll do his eyes here. And then I'll choose the little buttons for his mouth. And I do have something interesting that we're doing for the nose. Because I didn't actually want to sit here and paint because I'm on my lunch. But I will finish him up for you. So, all right, let's put his first eyeball on. And these guys are just like this little snap kit. I found this at the Goodwill and it was one of those weigh and pay Goodwills, and I think I paid 40 cents for the whole kit. It was never opened. And I thought, dang, I could probably, even if I don't use them as snaps, I can use them for something else for crafts. So, and I've already made a snowman with these little snaps before for the eyes. All of my buttons are pretty much colored that were the same size. So All right, so let's get rid of that string. You guys know how to do that. All right, and then I also have, guys, I got these at Joann's. They're Jingle Bells. I'm going to put this instead of buttons on him. So that'll turn out really cute. All right, so I already got my buttons that I chose. I'm not going to use them all, but I'm going to kind of try to make them all the same size so they look more uniformed. I think we're just going to put 3 buttons on. Just 3 buttons. So we'll see what happens. I'm just going to go ahead and put just a tad bit of glue for these buttons because we don't need a lot. He's going to have just like a short but sweet smile. Short and sweet. Whenever I would get ready for bed, my grandma, whenever I would try to like stall, my grandma would be like, make it short and sweet. That's basically where I've heard that from. It was so funny. It's funny that I remember that. It's funny how things come to you just so suddenly. Sandra, I was so in love with your live the other day when you did the angel tree. So as sick as you are, girl. I enjoy, like, that was one of your best lives, I think. And it was because of the momentum that you put in it. And I just loved it so much. And I meant to like message you, but I was scared to, I don't think I did, but I was scared to message you because I was watching that at like 6 a.m. and it's probably like 3 a.m. your time. So I was like, oh my gosh, I don't want to wake her up. So, hey Dawn, I've got packages going out, girlfriend. One of yours is going out. It's going out today. So you guys, did you see what I was doing? I was in the middle, I was talking. But I found one of those orange spongy things, like the little makeup sponges. And instead of just sitting here painting and trying to figure it out, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to cut it in shape of like a carrot. And I think it's going to look really cute. I could put it this way or I could put it to the side. And now I don't know which way I want to do it. I kind of want it to the side, but you could put it that way. But it might lose its momentum. So I'm going to put it to the side. And I'm just going to put a little glue on the actual product and then put it down because I don't want to get it everywhere. Oh my gosh, how cute is that? See the things that we come up with to do. And Dawn, I haven't been to the post office. Yes, I hope it arrives in sometime in my lifetime. Yes, Dawn, I have not been to the post office in the last couple days. I've had some things going on, which I've got a special exciting announcement tonight, which I will share on my live tonight, just because I know more people are on and I'll be better equipped at that point. I feel like I'm chasing my tail right now. Does anybody else feel that way around this time of year? All right, so there is our snowman, and that's a sponge. He's got a spongy nose. Okay, so we could put little skewers on, like glue little skewers on, or we can make him just some felt arms with felt. Probably 7 like normal. So probably, I would say about 7. I'm going to just make him some felt arms. And I'm just going to make it very, very simple. I'm just going to do like 2. And these are so easy to do. This is like another like kid type craft, but it turns out really cute and your person will love it in the end. They really will. And we're just going to kind of glue him there. So you guys, I should have grabbed them. I don't even have them nearby. But anyway, I found you want to know where my finger savers are? You know how I was struggling the other day? I know some of you have saw it. I was struggling with the finger savers, or to find finger savers. And you know where they were? They were in my purse. I have no idea. Oh, that's 5 Mountain Time? Okay, gotcha. Okay, cool. Stinky Cute Frosty. Yes, he's going to be really, really cute. I hope so. Anyway, yeah, I found it in my purse, of all places. Like, why are these in here? I think what happened is I may have been cleaning my craft room and I was like, oh, I need that. And I pulled it out of my pocket and I probably like changed my clothes or something and I just stuck it in my purse for some weird, odd reason. But hey, at least I found them, right? At least I found them. Okay. I'm not like this little hand is showing, but that's all right. Let's cut it off right here. So I've got my Christmas music going. Does everybody have all their shopping done? I know we have to have, I do not have all of my shopping done, but I am mostly done. I just have a few more things to get and a few more, couple things to order online, but I have to wait till payday tomorrow because, you know, everyone be hustling this time of year. All right, so we're going to make him a little hat and scarf. And I'm just going to, let me just glue his arms on real quick. I'm going to just do a little bit on the ends. I feel like I'm performing surgery of some sort. All right, we'll stick that arm on there. Let's put him to the side for a second and then we'll start our hat. You're almost done? Oh, that's great. Those dang owls up to no good again. Are they up to no good again? My elf has been good. Alfie's just been sitting up there chilling. I think she tried to get into something the other night, but I couldn't tell for sure. I heard something. You know, these little owls, they be making trouble, I swear. All right, so I am just gonna cut probably about a 2x4. Oh, I did not put this on silent. Hold on, guys. All right, perfect. So I got that. All right. So we're gonna make like a little, it's kind of like a sock, just without a bottom. I would say like a cuff type thing. All right. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it on his head because we're just doing like a cool snowman, like a hip snowman. We're not doing like the whole frosty hat. So, all right, let me put a little bit of glue under him. He's gonna have just like a little cap. And you guys, the way this comes together is so cute. And I made these for my neighbors last year and they loved them. Or was it, no, it was a couple years ago. It wasn't last year. I know it wasn't last year, but it was a couple years ago. All right, so now that we've got a little cap on him, like that, we're gonna take a little bit of twine. I have this red twine, which would go perfect for this hat. You don't need a lot, just a little piece. And we're going to kind of tie his little hat together at the top. This is stuff you already have. Hi, Christy, it keeps kicking me off. Oh no, is it me? It may have been me. Oh, I hope you guys can watch this. I hit airplane mode, but it should be good now. It should be good now. Try to go back out and come back in. It should be good. All right. If it doesn't come out, I'll work with it. And I'll show you guys anyway. All right, where's my other hand? There it is. There's my other hand. Okay. Hello, Australia. I just love your crafts. I just love your personality. Is so cute. I love it. Keep up the good work, Carol. You do such a great job. All right. Now we're going to give him a little scarf and a jingle bell. It keeps doing it. Will, oh, you'll watch the replay. Okay, I'm sorry, dear. It's probably something going on with my thing. Probably something going on with my thing. All right. We're going to make him a little scarf. So let me make sure I make this long enough. And I'm going to give it little ruffles. This is just fleece, so it's not going to fray when you cut it. So we're going to make that. I'm just giving it a little bit of fringe here because Frosty's cool and he needs a little bit of fringe. And then make sure you make it long enough, but we can actually stretch this a little bit around his neck. Let me put a little bit of glue. Nice beach Frosty. Oh my gosh, he's not beach though. He's not beach. I'm just making him cold. It's cold today, Tina. You're choking poor Frosty. I know, it does look like that. You know, your comments just came up. I don't know if they're delayed or what. Okay. So, see, he's got his arms. And then what we're going to do to his hat is we're going to give him fringe at the top. So, we're just going to fringe him up a little bit. And you can do this prior or do it when it's on him. It's all right. Oh my goodness. All right. There we go. My phone keeps going off. No, we need to make one. Yes. Oh, you need to make one. I get what you're saying. That would be really cute, Tina. Maybe I'll think about that. I have one more gift I have to think about for the last gift miss idea. Need to. Gotcha. Yes, yes. Okay. All right. So here's our little Frosty. That took us, what, a few minutes to make? Okay. I'm going to put one little jingle bell on him just because I think he would be really cute with a little jingle bell right there. Because he's already got a scarf on. We don't need a lot of buttons. This is a hip Frosty, you know. He doesn't need to be fancy with buttons, but he needs a jingle bell. All right, so there's my Frosty. Super cute, right? All right, now, here's the gift idea part. And I did make these for my neighbors, and they turned out really cute. Now, I will tell you, I know you guys go to Bath & Body Works, and if you don't, that's fine. You can use anything to put in here, but I actually like to go to Bath & Body Works and get their soaps on sale. They have amazing scents for soaps. This one is Sweater Weather. It's one of my favorite scents. So what we're going to do is get that glue off there. That's what we're going to do. Now, a lot of times Bath & Body Works will give you those cellophane bags that you get, and you can grab as many as you like for free. When I went, they were so packed and busy, they were out of them. They were out of the bags. And of course, it kind of disappoints you, but it's like, oh, whatever. So we're actually going to use a gallon-size Ziploc bag, which most of you already have. Oh, you're following me from Vermont. Thank you, Lisa. We're just doing another gift idea. I got a whole list going. These are last-minute gifts that you probably already have hanging around the house or that's easy to obtain. So you don't have to go out in the crazy mess of what we call holiday shopping. But I'm just using a gallon-sized bag, but I do recommend if you go to Bath & Body Works and they have them available, grab a few extra if you can. They do have the larger size and the smaller size. You are going to probably want the larger size, okay? This is just kind of what I had on hand, so we're going to work with this. So what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and put some of the shredded paper in here. And like I said, these are just super cute ideas. These, I would basically say, teachers, neighbors, you know, the little people that you may have forgotten to put on like your real big list. You know, a coworker. These are cute for coworkers too. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put our soap in here with the paper. If you want to do a card or a gift card, you can do that. And then we're going to put our little Frosty in here. Now, I know that looks ugly, but we're going to fix it, okay? And I'm going to put Frosty all the way down in there, all right? Now, you got him in there. We're going to go ahead and cut the Ziploc part off because we don't want that part. And also, if yours comes with like that little label, just put it in the back so it doesn't show. All right, and then all of a sudden you get a prettier bag without that on there. So just cut it all the way across. All right, now I'm gonna have to put my Frosties a little tall. They actually have taller bags for you, but it's all right, we'll work with it. So what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and put this together, and then you're going to kind of make it like a little slip knot. Of course, a taller bag would help because he's kind of tall. But you guys get what I'm getting. So you put this in here with your little gray paper, and then you just tie it off with a gift tag or a bow. I'm going to go ahead and fold this in a little bit so not all that stuff is showing, and then I'm going to put a little bow on top. So let me put my tape. I had a piece of tape. There's my tape. I had it all ready. All right, and then obviously if your hat is taller, you know, you'll have to get a different type of bag, but you could put some curling ribbon on top, or you could put the bow. That's why I said get the cellophane bags, but they also have them at Dollar Tree too. And you can get the ones that are a little bit longer. But this is just something last minute idea. It's super cute. You still can see the little frosty decoration you made and the soap. So I have this little ribbon here. Let me see if I can grab a piece so we can make it a little festive at the top. And you could put it in a little, you know, however you want. You can put it in a paper bag too. You don't have to put it in a cellophane bag. But I do like the cellophane bags because they're cute. But yes, it does look like I was joking Frosty with the with the scarf. That's funny. All right. And of course, if you have a person to help you, obviously you can have them hold it. Let me just try to do one at a time for right now. I like the curling ribbon because it adds a little extra something to it. Because then you get to curl it at the end. But like I said, this is just an idea for you. If you have a Dollar Tree, you can definitely check out. They're going to be in the party section. Check out the party section. Or you can do like a baked bag, like a baked good bag. They have those. Those are sometimes clear. You got to get creative with what they give you, with what they do. But yeah, it would definitely be better with a bigger bag. But there we go. He's kind of squished in there. But like I said, this is just a cute idea. It's really cute. You can get the longer size ones too. But I will post a picture of the one that I made a couple years ago because I actually had the cellophane bags. I wish I had the cellophane bags, but in a pinch you can use this. Again, you just use your little snowballs that you get from the store. I have to pick me up some of these when they're half off. Always be on the lookout for those in the department stores. Just a little paper, whatever stuff you have around the house. So, and then you just make it really pretty in the end. So I'm probably going to be giving this to my neighbor because we do have really nice neighbors on this side. So I hope you guys enjoy this idea. Like I said, it's just a gift miss idea. I'm going to go have some lunch, and I will be on tonight with another gift miss idea. This one is going to be for her and any chocolate lovers. So I hope you guys stay tuned, and we will craft tomorrow. We're going to do a craft. The craft is going to be Grinch themed, so don't miss that. All right, guys, I will see you later. Have a great afternoon, and I'll see you tonight. Bye.